called garlic confit, and it's something that I make every single week, and I use it whether to brush on vegetables before I grill them or roast them, or I put it on fish or on chicken or on steaks or on burgers. It's very delicious, very easy, and it's also wonderful if you're somebody who's looking to get away from butter on fresh bread with dinner, because you could use it as a dip. It's so easy and so wonderful. Let me show you what it is. All you do is take garlic cloves that are unpeeled. These are whole, raw garlic cloves that are separated from the head, but they're unpeeled. And I'm just going to add to this a whole bottle of olive oil. This is not a recipe where amounts matter. The only thing that matters is that whatever amount of garlic cloves you use, that you want to completely submerge them in olive oil. That's the only musts here. This is extra virgin olive oil. Just cover that all with oil. Now I'm going to add some hot red pepper flakes. You don't have to. You have some choices here. You could use herbes de Provence a little bit. You could use these hot red pepper flakes, which my family really likes. I'm also going to show you how to crack whole peppercorns, which I like to add. Sometimes I add them whole, and sometimes I crack them, which releases their flavor a little bit more. I'm going to show you how to do that. You would take a towel, a clean kitchen towel, and you'd put a piece of paper towel on it, and just take some whole black peppercorns like that. And you take it, you just cover it like that, you just fold it over. This is a meat mallet, a nice heavy one. You have to close your ears now. I'm going to whack it. See? Now you see how not all of them are cracked, some of them are. I'm actually going to do it one more time. That's perfect. So some of them are whole, some of them are cracked. I'm going to pick this up and just pour this into the saucepan. And then what you do is you put this over very, very low heat. This is important. If you have an electric stove, I suggest that you use a flame tamer so that it will cook very, very gently. Now this, once it comes up to a simmer, it takes, once it goes over that very, very, very low flame, it takes probably around 20 minutes to come up to a bubble. At that point, you only want to simmer this about 10 minutes and then take it off the heat. One very important note that I want you to say, you heard it here first, and remember that I told you this when you're making this. Don't get involved with something that's going to take you away, like getting on the computer, doing a document, getting on a conference call. I once found these little cloves of garlic stuck to the ceiling of my kitchen because they explode when they cook too long. So I thought I'd offer those words of advice to you. And you just take this off, you let it cool, and then you store it in a jar, just like this. This is my garlic confit. You see the red pepper flakes, the whole the peppercorns that are cracked. I'm going to show you. As a table condiment, this is really terrific, not only to cook with. I'm just going to show you. You would drizzle, the first thing you do is, let's say you have a nice crusty loaf of bread, homemade or store-bought, whatever. What you do is you'd have this in a bowl on the table, and you would take some of it, and you would take one of these cloves, and you pop out that wonderful nugget of cooked garlic, and you would spread this on your bread instead of butter, just like that. And then what you would do is you would drizzle it with a little bit more of the confit oil, and then sprinkle it with a little bit of coarse kosher or sea salt. And the only thing left to do after that is take a bite. Very, very yummy. So I hope that, garlic I think is very misunderstood. And I don't want you to forfeit garlic, because it's a wonderfully healthy and it's aromatic, and it really makes meal times that much more memorable on a Tuesday night, not just on a holiday. So get peeling. I mean it. I want you to have a whole jar of this stuff in your refrigerator all the time. That's an order. Go ahead.